Well, as you can see, that's looking just like brand used there. All right, well, the old RC store here for paints is getting kind of low. This here's one of them things that I'm going to have to work on coming up. I got to get this thing fixed. So, with that said, let's get right to the business here. Now, this other direction, we want to go 12.5. Beating and heating, and you can make it just like brand used, baby. Welcome to RCindustry. Oh, hey, Rick here, and yeah, we've got a little project we got to knock out today. Mama RC backed her van out of the garage, so I got a little room, and yeah, we got to get in here and we got to make something. Show you more. Okay, well, what we got here is we got to make a little door. Actually, I don't think it's really a door. I think it's more of a cover. So we got to mark this thing out. It needs to be 18.5. Let's see here. How do you work this thing? I know how to work one of these. I've only done it for years. Okay, this one's just in such bad shape, can't really read it anymore. So there's a half. There's 18.5. 18.5. 18.5. Sold. $18.50. 18.5 right there. Oh, looks like somebody's here. Better go check it out. Show you more. Just a little distraction. We've had a neighbor's dog get loose, and been running through the yard, and so the dogs had to go bark on that. So been trying to help him catch him, but you know he's got his nose to the hunting. He ain't looking to stop anytime soon, I don't think. So, with that said, let's get right to the business here. Now, this other direction, we want to go 12.5. 12.5 is right here. So, let's see. This thing just ain't got good marks on it anymore. Probably ought to buy me a nice one. Well, I probably have a nice one somewhere. All right, there's 12.5. Oops. Out. I had to go get me some metal because I was about out, because I got a project coming up that I haven't told you guys about yet. You have seen me go get some parts for it, sort of, kind of. So, well, we got to get this done first. This is for Eric's house, and we have got to get this done first. All right, let's get this cut out, and I'll show you more. This here's one of them things that I'm going to have to work on coming up. I got to get this thing fixed. I'm trying to figure out how old it is. I bought that when I had the garage, so I'm going to say that was probably 1995, somewhere along in there. And I don't know how many dozens of cars I've painted with that, and how many air tools I've powered with that thing, but she's going to need to be repaired. It don't shut off on its own anymore, so I'm assuming the pressure switch is bad, and there's so much overspray over the gauges I can't even read them anymore. And you know, it's time. It's just time. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to cooperate a little. This little dude is handy, and I think it'll do this 20 gauge. We'll see. If it don't, well, we'll figure out something else. Here we go. I've used this little nibbler for years. This thing is fantastic. Yeah, now let's play friendly. Okay, well, I want to take and kind of that cutter, or my cutter, it kind of just, you know, disformed it a little, if you want to use that word. I don't know. I ain't got no doll, or you know, no big handle or anything. So we'll use the doll here. So do that, bring this out. Put it over, do the same thing. Okay, well, as you can see, this is kind of sharp and jagged on these edges where I cut that. It's not real bad, but it's laying somewhat flat now, so I'm going to take my little grinder and just smooth up those edges because I don't want to get cut, and I don't want anybody else to get cut on it. So, all right, show you more. Let's clean this up and get some of the oil off of it. And let's put a little primer in there. Show you more. Let's get your favorite brand of brake clean there. And I don't know that that's necessarily my favorite brand, but it's what I have. So it's what we're going to use. Now be safe when you're using this stuff because it is flammable, and I'm in a garage here with an electric heater and it's all closed up, so we don't want to store our rags in here, so we'll put them outside until we haul the trash off tomorrow. Alright, let's get some primer. Alright, well, the old RC store here for paints is getting kind of low. Here's some well, this is a Makin paint. I don't think we need that. I got a couple cans of that. That don't look like it's got anything in it. Here's some quick color fast drying something or other. What's this right here? I don't know. This has got, there's a clear, there's a black. I hate to paint it black. Let's see, this is a rust, some kind of paint, I don't know. Let's see if this will work. It's kind of working. I know we're going to paint, this is all going to get painted this spring, but I don't want it to rust between now and then. And what we're doing is covering up an old Doggiedoor on the side of Eric's house, and we got to get this thing, you know, get a little primer on it, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. That's working. It was. She's clogged up on us now. Yep. Well, that's pretty good. That'll work. All right. Well, as you can see, that's looking just like brand used there. Well, as you can see, we're going to let this dry, and then we'll slip over there tomorrow and we'll take some yeah, you know, self-tappers, and we'll just run that right in on there, and we'll finish it up. All right, show you more. Okay, well, it's the next day, and it's about 18 degrees out, so it's very cold. There's the patch we made yesterday, and I got some Tapcons and my screw gun and the old bald eagle there to keep us company. I forgot my tripod, so what I'm going to do is try to set you up over here where you can see what I'm doing, but I don't know how that's going to work. So bear with me, and let's see if we can get this thing screwed on there and get out of here. It's cold. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. Get my glove back on. Some tappers out here, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if you guys got gold gloves. I do not. They're it. Back. Yep. I think it's good. I think it's on there. Yeah, let's see how good this works. Yeah, what happens sometimes? No idea where that one went. And of course, moved on me. Naturally. Let's try again here. Oh, shit. Let's see what bit that time. Oh, boy. She's just cold. There's one. Nothing here. Okay. And we'll put another one right here. Maybe. We'll hit up some more right here on corners. There. That ought to do it. That ought to be good and solid. I just didn't want somebody to be able to break in. And if they go to all the trouble to take that off, then they're not a criminal. Because a criminal ain't going to take that much time. So, anyway, all right. Well, I guess we'll load stuff back up and get back in the old van and head home. All right. I appreciate you coming along, and be sure and like and share. And I hope you had a happy and Merry Christmas. I don't know for sure when this video is coming out, but if it's already been Christmas time, well, you know, I hope you had a blessed time celebrating our Savior's birth. So, anyway, as always, we're making it just like brand used here, baby. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.